What's up, woman? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Let's talk about Turkesterone. Oh, yeah. So I've done a lot of videos on Turkesterone, and I've been very objective, as I am with every single ingredient. Just did a whole video on paraxanthine. Obviously, I've done a lot of Go BHB videos. And looking at all the data, you know, the one video I did where I went over all the data from Uzbekistan, that was some impressive data. Sure, it was in different populations than we'll see in the world that, most of us live in, which are healthy young males, I'm assuming, right? Young males, meaning under 60. Young when you're 45 is different than when you're 20, okay? So when I say young males, I'm a young male. I'm barely. I mean, if I lived to 90, I'm just now hitting middle age. I'm only halfway there. I still got a whole nother life to live. And I don't have that whole awkward crawling phase and education phase. I'm in the world right now. So looking over all the data, and obviously went over the data that was done out of Florida, but it wasn't that long in duration and the dose was pretty low. So with all that being said, judging products, you know, when I look at ingredients, I love data. I am a data monster. You know, if you look at everything I've formulated over 1,000 products, over 1,000. I lost count in my career, which spans back to, 2004 in the supplement world and 1999 or even 97 in this industry. So I've been doing this a long, long time. I've been a part of, you know, dozens of brands in helping with formulations, including my own brands. My day-to-day job, a lot of you guys don't even know what I do day-to-day. I'm literally involved in studies. I have multiple studies ongoing right now, right? I'm involved in a lot of the science world. So I always read things from a science standpoint. I always look at the data, and I know how to read the studies, and I know how ingredients interact with each other. So when I'm looking at a product, a lot of times studies come from what people get. Does that make sense? So we have good data backing that this is doing something mechanistically where the body is responding and either keeping muscle, putting on muscle, it's doing something. There's something working in the body. So when you think back to the old days when people used to train, right? Arnold, and you go back even further with Sandow. These guys didn't have all the data we have. They didn't have Mike Israel regurgitating every study known to man. They didn't have Jeff Nippert. No. They were like, I'm going to train this way. And then they're like, you know, I'm going to try training twice a day. Let's see what happens. Then Vince Gironda's like, I'm going to try training once a day and see what happens. It was all experimental and experiential. And looking at the comment section of the videos I did, the people who are shitting on the product never tried it. But what was overwhelming is a lot of people chimed in and said, hey, man, it worked for me. It did this for me. It helped me gain this amount of weight. It helped me do this. And then I look at a purity standpoint. Now, a lot of you guys who are newer here, meaning, you know, past 2010, a lot of you guys are newer, don't realize my first company, which was Zivation, the people who brought you the intra-workout category and Extend, which is still on the market, owned by Nutrabolt, aka Cellucor, right? So our whole claim to fame with Primaforce and Zivation is we posted lab tests online. We were like one of the first, I think we were the first ones to just do it. We went on the message boards on bodybuilding.com and we posted the friggin' lab reports. And at that time, we didn't have the QC that we do now. The FDA wasn't as involved in GMP. We didn't have great manufacturers out there like we do now. There were, but barely anybody used them. We did. So we published it. So for me, the lab report, if I'm buying something, I want to know exactly what's in the product. And I've been talking to Greg's people. I've obviously spoken to Greg about it. He wasn't too happy when I did the video about the study, which I'm very objective about the study. I went over objections and everything, but I understand because this is his baby. Like I almost got in a fist fight at an expo once because someone talked crap about my fat burner. Like when you have a product that you truly believe in, you will bleed for it. You will die for it. You will fight for it. I understand. And again, like I have nothing but respect for Greg, and he has a great team of people. Great team. from what I can tell, a great company overall. So when I saw the data where they actually show quantitative, qualitative results on the Turkesterone, and they are using the source, and I looked into this, man, I think they got that source on lock. So when you're buying Turkesterone from any other brand, I'm not saying they do this, you don't know where the hell it's coming from. You don't know where it's sourced from. You don't know what it, that's why I always try to use trademarked ingredients, right? Like I always try my best to support trademarked ingredients. Like if I'm using a glutathione, I'm using Cetria. You know, I am going to use, if I'm using a creatine, I'm using Purist creatine or Creapure creatine. I want to make sure that we know the source. We know that Purist comes from NNB. It's phenomenal. We know that, you know, obviously Creapure comes from Alchem. They are getting legit Turkesterone from one source. So what also happened with these videos is that a lot of people were like, hey man, when is TigerFitness.com going to get this in? And, you know, at the time, I'm not going to lie, we were kind of restructuring things, kind of figuring things out, figuring out what sells, getting rid of what doesn't, just it's exactly what I said it is. It's restructuring. So we weren't bringing on new lines. And I'm like, yeah, you know, we'll look into it. You know, I'm not going to say no. But you know what? A lot of people were like, dude, you know, I want to buy my other supplements with this Turk Builder. I want to buy it together. And we had so many of these requests that I told my partner, Chad, I'm like, dude, I like Greg. I want to work with Greg. I want to retail his product. So we need to bring the entire line into TigerFitness.com, not just Turk Builder, but the entire damn line. And that's why I want to announce now, and it's there. It's all in stock. If you go right here, go to TigerFitness.com. Well, Mark, you're just promoting the product. Yes, it's a retail store. It's what I do. Anyway, so we got Turk Builder Max in stock. Now, here's what I had the team do. This is what I love, is you could buy, I mean, there's so many damn brands, so many products, but we have it in 1-pack, 3-pack, 5-pack, and 10-pack options. And each option saves you more and more money. So it gives you a quantity discount. So you are able to take the higher dose of the Turkesterone and make it a lot more affordable, right? But then you go to the HTLT page. We got everything in here, man. Look at that. In stock. We got the HTLT. We got the HTLT blood work, the HTLT casein, the Seco bar. By the way, I tried one of these, and I'm a bar guy. Done bars, kind of gave you the, you know, shelf-stable whole food protein bar category. This bar is delicious. It is good. Did a great job with this bar, great macros, and it's delicious. Delta Sleep. We got the GO2 Max. We got the G-Test Platinum. We got the G-Test Max. Got the G-Shred. We got the GLP Max, harder than last time. Bedroom, performance and vitality support. I just might have got one of these for myself. I need all the help I can get, man. That, you know, when you're married, if you get one time a month, you want it to count. Multivite Pre-Pump 2.0. We got the Turk Platinum. Now that one is sold out, but you just take this Turk Builder right here. Blue Lobster. You know my name? People used to make fun of my name and call me Lobsterliner. I think Greg named that after me. And then the Pre-Workout 3.0. So, but if you do want this one, we could always, you'd click on this notify me when items are back in stock and you're good to go. But anyway, this gives you an opportunity to go to this beautiful site right here, pick up your Go BHB, pick up all this stuff. You got all these different brands, and you know, it's no longer you have to get 10 different shipments from 10 companies, and you can support a family-owned American business based right here in Loveland, Ohio. Well, I'm actually in Brentwood, Tennessee, but our headquarters in Loveland, Ohio. That's where we ship out of. And you can buy all the supplements you want. And I'm going to sweeten the deal. I'm going to give you 10% off this and everything on the site. Coupon code MAHA, M-A-H-A, MAHA, gets you 10% off everything at TigerFitness.com. Look, I want to say a lot of people thought me and Greg have beef. We don't. We chat. I know his team. They're great people. And I just want to say that, you know, well, you don't. No. Here's the thing. TigerFitness.com is a retailer. It's not what Marc likes taking. right? It's just not that. It is a retail store because there's a lot of good products out there and a lot of great brands. And if you're going to buy a Turkesterone, this is the one you buy. And does it work? According to a lot of people, as I noticed, a lot of people, yes. Yes, it absolutely does. So if you're a natural athlete trying to enhance your gains, if you want to augment your TRT or whatever it is you do with it, that's cool too. But at the end of the day, if you're going to buy Turkesterone, you're going to buy Greg's. You're going to buy HTLT. You're just going to buy it. And while you're at it, try that Seco bar. It's pretty freaking good. I mean, I'm a bar guy, and it's what I do. It's a damn good bar. But anyway, guys, go to TigerFitness.com now. Coupon code MAHA, M-A-H-A, get you 10%. And again, like, this gives you an opportunity to not just go to one place and buy your stuff. And you don't have to pick and choose. I want this, I want that. Maybe you have a competing Turkesterone on the market. They go, oh no, but you like the product from that brand, but you want to buy this, but you don't want to do another order. This gives you a chance, most likely. We probably carry the other brand. If we don't, let us know, for you to pick up that product and pick up your favorite product from each brand. So that's what we do here. And of course, fast shipping, the best customer service. And again, you're not supporting a nameless, faceless corporation. You're supporting an American family-owned business. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Coupon code MAHA. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on notification bell. And if you do happen to see Greg, tell him Mark said what's up, and I'll tell him myself. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner because, well, we carry the best Turk and the best products in the world, and that's not a game.